Welcome to today's motion class. It's time for us to get going with another great class where we're going to be 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, going through those multi-planar movements in all different directions, challenging not only your strength, a little bit of cardio, but some balance, stabilization. We're going to get it all today. So let's get started off with some mobility before we get going, which is going to take us down to a half-minute position. So find your spot on the ground, right knee forward, left leg back. We're going to work on a little hip with a high reach series. I want you to rock your hips forward, take that same side hand, reach up high, come back home and relax. Let's get 4 on each side there. 3, 1 more, 4. Switch it up. Whatever leg is down, that's the hand we're reaching high. 4, 2, 3, 1 more big one here. 4. Great. Stay with that leg because now we're going to just rock our hips back and get a little hamstring stretch. So if you can reach your hands down to the ground, that's great. If you can't, just rock those hips back. Try to straighten out that front leg. Let's get 4 of those. So rock back. Here's number 3. And here's 4. Then we'll switch legs and get up on the other side here. Rock back, straighten out that front leg. 2. We're getting 4 of them, guys. 3. And then last one here. Number 4. From here, let's go ahead and stand on up. We're going to start with our upright mobility. We're going to go to a back lunge, toe touch. So as you step back, just want you to reach straight back. Try to keep that front leg straight. We're getting more of a little hamstring stretch. We're going to go 4 on each side here as well. Back step, toe touch. Get those hamstrings warming up. There's 2 and 2. There's 3. 3, and then here comes the last one. 4. And then the last one on this side. 4. From here, let's get a little wide stance. And we're going to go wide stance, big over the top reach. So with each one of these, I want you to reach real high, open up those rib cages. Don't be afraid to let your hips move whichever direction they want to go. Let's go 4 on each side. So big, high over the reach, top reach. There's 1 and 1. 2 and 2. 3. 3. And then the last one, 4. And 4. While we're in this wide stance, let's go with a rotation reach. Rotation reach. 4. Let those hips rotate with each side. There's 2. And 2. 3. 3. Last ones with the reach across. 4. And 4. Now we're going to take that same hand. We're going to reach back. Really open up that chest and that T-spine. 4 on each side. Don't swing it. Take it. Reach. Drive it back there. Take your time. Open up that chest. Open up that T-spine. Here's 3 and 3. And then the last one, 4 and 4. And then the final ones we're going to get going is we're going to get into our little lunge matrix. So we're going to go 3 spots. Let's go 4 spots. We're going to go 4 spots. Forward, 45-degree, lateral, and drop back. And with each lunge, I want you to take both hands and reach all the way down to the ground. Really try to stretch. Drive yourself into that lunge. Forward on the right leg. Forward on the left leg. Let's go 45 degrees now. A little wider. Wider. Both hands down on the ground. Let's go lateral. Lateral. Take those hands down on the ground. And then the last one's going to be able to drop back. All right, group. So that's going to take us to our first block. We're going to get the timer here set for 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Coach Megan's getting ready to go. If you've got some dumbbells and you want to add some weights to this, by all means, grab something that if you want to load it up, you can add a little wrinkle to it. I'm going to use body weight just in case that's all you've got. You can just follow along with me. 3 big exercises. First one's going to be a step to squat. We're going to step in different directions and squat. Second exercise, we've been working on that lateral weight shift. Now it's just going to be that lateral lunge that we just warmed up with. And then the last one's going to be a little core and a little push up at the same time. push-up position where we're going to walk those hands, do that crossover walk. You follow along, we'll get this thing rolling. 4 rounds, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're going to start with the first one, which is step and squat. So here we go. Front step to squat. Ready? All right, let's go. Front step, right squat. Bring those feet back together each time, back home. You're just stepping forward, dropping into that squat. Both feet stay flat on the ground, guys. It's a squat, it's not a lunge. So it doesn't have to be a big step, just enough to where your feet are not symmetrical. You've got 1 foot forward each time, but you're still able to drop those hips down and keep those heels flat. Keep moving through it. Awesome job. We've been doing those lateral weight shifts. Let's go into a straight lateral lunge. Toes face forward. Both hands are dumbbells. You're going to go one on the outside, one on the inside of that foot. Here goes alternated. So here goes our lateral lunges. Big lateral lunge, one side together. Lateral lunge, the other side. You've got dumbbells. Let those dumbbells on those hands frame your knee to kind of keep your knee in line. So one dumbbell goes on the outside, one dumbbell goes on the inside. Sit back. Take those hips, drop them back behind you. Weight should be on your heels, not on your toes. So sit back into that lunge. Really work that posterior chain. Great job. Now let's get that core and a little upper with our push-up series. But with these, we're going to cross in front, uncross push-up. If that's tough, just do regular push-ups. And if the push-ups are tough, just do the cross walk. But it's cross, push-up. Cross in front, uncross, push-up. Cross in front, push-up. Remember, if the crosses get too challenging, just do push-ups. If the push-ups get too challenging, just do the cross walks. Either way, we're just working on that push-up position for 30 seconds, working on that core strength, and working on some of that upper body strength as we go through these cross, uncross push-ups, cross, uncross push-ups. Great job. Let's keep this thing rolling. No mobility break today. Hop on up. We're going straight back into this step and squat. Let's go 45-degree step. So just kind of a front and wide step. We did front steps. Let's go a little front and wide. Let's combine those two together. So front and wide. Front and wide. So not just stepping forward, but stepping forward and a little wider. You can see my squat positions a little wider with each one. Not crazy wide. I'm still squatting straight down. Once you guys sit back on those heels, dropping those hips, keeping both feet flat on the ground in a great squat position. Almost there. Great job. Lateral lunge time. Nothing changes here other than you just give me a great, good lateral step. Toes face forward. Sit back on that hip. Let that knee follow where that toe is. So keep it forward. Everything stays in line with the hip. So toe forward, sit back in. Take those hands, one on the inside, one on the outside, drop them down to the ground if you want to. If you've got dumbbells, drive them down toward your foot. Load that hip up with each one of these lateral steps. Keep it moving, crew. You're doing great. Good movement motion Monday. Moving in all different directions today. Squatting, lunging, push-upping, core plank. It's all fantastic. All right, down to those push-up positions. Again, push-ups regular, push-ups with the crossovers, just crossovers without a push-up. It's your option to get any kind of upper body strength you want. So if crossover is tough, just work on holding that plank. Maybe that's a great just start today, is to just hold a push-up position. Or add that push-up in. Or do the hand walks. Lots of different variations that you can come up with today to challenge yourself on this upper body plank point. It's mostly about core. I've been able to hold that position and then move and keep your core engaged and see if you can work through some of that core activation. Boom! That's 2 rounds. Just a quick movement train today. Let's keep going with this motion today. We'll go side steps now. Feet start together, just stepping out to the side and squatting. No forward, not crazy wide. Just start with feet together and then step lateral, drop and squat. Step lateral, drop and squat. So you notice I'm not going into a crazy wide squat. I'm just stepping to the side and they're going straight down. It's not a lunge. We got a lot of lunges coming up right after this. Make this a squat. Hips back, chest up, back flat. Drop into that squat. As we're moving through all these different motions on a motion day to day is what this class is all about. Getting you moving in all different directions. Lateral lunges again. Straight out to the side. You've been doing a great job of really focusing on dropping those hips back. Let's see you continue that here on round 3. Or really sitting back into that squat. We ready? Here we go. Sit back into that lunge. Drop those hips. Keep those shoulders above your hips. You don't want your chest to drop lower than your hips. Your waist and hips should always be below your upper body. Don't just bend at the waist. Load that knee. Load that hip. Get yourself moving sideways here with some great lateral lunges. And we're on to exercise number 3. Back at that core. This is a great one. This one's getting you moving today, guys. You know the variations here. Push-ups, push-up hold, cross hold, push-up, cross hold. Lots of different options. Let's see what you guys got for this next 30 seconds. Whether it's just push-ups or walks or push-up with the walk or just a push-up hold. There's tons and tons of options for you to get that upper body, to get that core, to get that great stabilization for 30 seconds here on this block. Almost there, guys. And 3, 2, 1. There's the end of that one. We're already 3 rounds into this first block. I told you it's a fast-moving train this morning. Let's get going with our last set of steps. This time, I just want you to kind of drop step. Open those hips up a little bit. Take those feet. They're going to kind of open up and still squat straight down. So small little drop step squat. Small little drop step squat. I'm just opening up my hips a little bit more. Doing a little rotation with my squat. Nothing crazy. Still working on that good squat pattern when my hips drop down. Both feet can stay flat on the ground. Chest and core, nice and tall. Let that movement come from dropping my hips. Last set of lateral lunges. Let's get these sides going side to side here. Feet facing forward. Don't let that toe open up. Keep that toe facing forward, straight ahead, so you know you're loading that hip up and not straightening that knee. All right, here we go. Lateral lunge. If you can't reach down, if you want to keep your hands up, keep those hands up by your chest. If you've got a weight, we'd love you to try to take those weights down low. But if not, hold it right there at your center of gravity. And work on just dropping those hips on this lateral lunge versus just dropping into a squat each time. Try not to just bend at the waist, bend at the knee as well. Great job on the lunges. It's time for our last set of push-up position. Push-ups, crossovers, push-ups. You know the drill. Let's get 30 seconds of fantastic work coming up. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can do just the push-ups or push-ups with the hand cross. Or just the hand crosses. Walking yourself around, holding that plank position. It's 30 seconds of great work. It's 30 seconds of some good core variations. Anything just to hold that plank or do those push-ups, whatever gets you moving on this first series here with those push-up planks. Coach Megan almost gave out on there. Mighty crew, that's a quick hitter. That's that first block. Going with the timer, I'll get the clock stopped. You got it? All right, second block. Grab a quick sip if you need one. If you're following along with us and you're ready to rock and roll, we'll stop that clock. There we go. If you're following along with us and you're ready to rock and roll, we're going to get going with that second block. It is back lunge, and then I'm going to drive up this front leg, jump up in the air, and land on 2. And then back lunge, push off that front leg, jump up in the air, land on 2. From there, it's a single leg, balance reach, and I'm trying to come up and drive that knee. So it's a single leg RDL, balance reach low, coming up, driving that knee. If the balance gets tough for you, Put that tippy toe, the other foot down, and still make all the work come off one leg. And we'll just get that balance reach with a little bit of support, but not fully balanced. And then the last one, back down to that push-up position. This time, it's going to be that push-up position where we pike our hips up and we try to touch the opposite toe. Lots and lots of core. And if you want to add that push-up in, if you didn't get enough push-ups the first round, you want to add some more push-ups in. We'll show you that one. But lots of variation. Don't worry about it. Follow along. We'll keep you going. We're starting with those back lunge to jumps. So it's a big back lunge. Push off that single leg, land on 2 feet. So, ready? Back lunge, push, jump, land. Back lunge, push, land. Work on that single leg. If those jumps are tough, just give me some alternating back lunges and take out the jumps. And that way you're just working on some back lunging, loading up that leg, pushing off of it. You can do a back lunge with a knee drive if you don't want to add that jump component in there. But if you can, back lunge, push, jump, land. Back lunge, push, jump, land. All right, single leg, RDLs, hip hinge with that knee drive. Try to work on that balance and stabilization, locking in on one leg. We'll go this way for you. How about that? I'm going to turn opposite because maybe. Left leg, little single leg balance reach. Drive that knee up. Stay on one leg the whole time. Because we're going to do 2 sets on one leg and 2 sets on the other. Keep working that balance, stabilization. Almost there. Kind of nice to get you slow down here a little bit after those back lunge jumps. Those are tough. And now push-up position pikes. So we're going to start that push-up position. Drive my hips all the way up and then try to touch my back toe with the opposite hand. If you want to add a push-up in, add a push-up in. But if I toe touch, back to neutral. I toe touch, back to neutral. Bring those hips back to neutral every time. If you can't get all the way to your toe, reach as far as you can, but keep those legs straight. Work on that hamstring flexibility. Work on that core. Keep everything nice and solid as you're doing these pikes. And again, if you want to add a push-up in between each one, add a push-up in. Boom! That's the first round. Let's get going with back lunge jumps again. If that gets too dynamic for you and you need a little break, just go with the back lunge or a back lunge knee drive. But if you can, add that jump into it. So back lunge, push, jump. Really got to put a lot of power into that push. Back lunge, push. Back lunge, push. Good. Push off that leg. Work on developing that power as you're driving yourself up and through. Back lunge, push. Back lunge, push. Keep it going. Lots of power. Good job. Single leg RDLs. I was working with my right leg. Now I'm going to shift it to my left. Or was it on my left? I think it was on my left. I'm going with my right. Ready? Here we go. Balance. Knee drive. Oh yeah, I was definitely on my other leg. Feel much different on this leg. But still really working on that stabilization. Again, if the balance becomes a challenge to you, put that foot down and just work on that hip hinge, that single leg hip hinge pattern. Keeping that core tight, let the movement come straight from that hip joint. Push-up position pikes. If the pike part becomes tough, again, just like on the first round, you can hold that push-up position and work that core. We're trying to get a little bit more movement into it, challenge everything. Shoulder stabilization, core stabilization, hip mobility, and of course, like we said, that core. And if you want to add that push-up in, add that push-up in. Otherwise, keep reaching back toward those toes, working that stabilization, that core. You good? Keep going, guys. Nice work. We're already halfway through. Let's pop on up Let's get going with those back lunge jumps again. You know the variations here. Just do a back lunge if you need to, or just work on those back lunge and jumps. We're getting both of those in there. Back lunge, jump. Really got to push off that one leg. Working on some single leg power. We had some single leg strength with our lateral lunges last round. We got some single leg strength with those back lunges. Let's keep everything going here. Push. Keep rolling. Push. Back lunge. Push. Single leg power. Nice work. Hip hinges. I struggle with some balance on my left leg. So I'm back on my left leg here for round 3. I'm going to put my right toe down. And I'm going to get some great isolated work, give myself a little bit of extra stability. But still, just working on that left hamstring. If you can do them balanced, and you have a weight, like Coach Megan, add that weight in. Still just really getting that good hamstring work here. A little isolated hamstring by sinking those hips back, pulling everything through. Awesome job. It's already time for push-ups. It came around so quick. I know you're excited about it just as much as I am. Love this series. Push-up position with that toe touch. Here we go. We ready? I rock back, reach. Rock those hips up, reach. Reach. Make sure you're coming all the way back down to neutral. Each time, you're not leaving those hips way up in the air. Come back flat. That's why sometimes it's nice to add that push-up in between each one. To challenge yourself to come back down to neutral each time and not leave those hips way up in the air behind you. And now it's on to the last one. Last round here. We're back up at the top. We're back to our back lunge, jumps. You know all the variations. Let's go have a great 30-second series here. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back lunge, push. Back lunge, push. Keep going, guys. Load up. Drive up out of it. Load up. Drive up out of that single leg. Lots of great single leg power. Really working on isolating one leg at a time. Bringing out those asymmetries between the right and left side. Helping balance out any movement deficiencies we have. Keep it rolling. Back. Oh, there we go. Back to our single leg RDLs. I think I'm going to put my toe down on my right side as well. I like that extra stability point. Using my left toe as a little balance point. Really helps me isolate this one leg. I feel like I'm getting more movement out of it than being able to try to just work on my balance, especially if I don't have a weight. Sometimes that weight actually helps you, helps stabilize you because it helps lower your center of gravity. So I'm going to put my other foot down just to give me that little balance point. But all the work, trust me, is going on this front hamstring. I'm reaching low, coming all the way up, bringing it all the way up and through. Awesome job. And now our last set of push-up bites. Back down to the ground. You guys ready? Push-up position, reach back, touch that toe. You know the drill. And here we go. Push up, touch the toe. Reach back, touch that toe. Add those push-ups in if you need to, or if you want to. Make sure you're bringing those hips back down level every time. Push up, reach, back down neutral. Push up, reach, back down neutral. Keep working those fights. Keep going, guys. You're almost there. This is the last one for this block. And we got it. Awesome job, everybody. Let's pause the clock here. Maybe not. Come on. I don't know why it's not wanting to pause on me. It doesn't like me today. There we go. Now we got to reset. Now we're ready for block 3. Last one. We got a little dynamic exercise to start this off. It's that hop matrix where we're going to stand on one foot and hop. We're going to do 15 seconds on one side and 15 seconds on the other. 30 seconds of hopping can be really tough. So we're just going to try to switch halfway. So follow along with me. I'm going to call the switch when it's halfway time to go from the right leg to the left leg on that hop series. From there, we're going to take away the balance element of that hip hinge, and we're just going to go to a big, long reach, really sinking those hips back to a big, high reach. If you've got a weight, this would be the one where you could go reach straight down low, reach straight up high with that weight. And then we're going to finish it up with a little half Turkish get-up. Big, big challenging exercise where it's core, shoulder, hips, everything kind of gets put into this one. We'll walk you through that one really quick during the break if you're not familiar with it. But if you are, you should know how to do it. And we really love to encourage you to grab a weight and try to hold something in that upside hand. So 3 big exercises. Follow along with us. Let's get this thing right. Going, Pop. It doesn't like me today. We're going to get Coach Raymond to do it. Maybe we need new batteries for the remote. You never know. Technology. Here we go. 3. Got it. I know I can get it. Just needed a gentle touch. All right, let's go to the top matrix. For series, let's go front to back. Front to back with our hops. Start on the right leg. You ready? Here we go. Front to back hops. Just working on moving front to back. Nice little easy hops. Get yourself going here. All right, you guys ready to switch? All right, here we go. Switch legs, left leg. Front to back hops. Working that single leg. If these are tough, just work on a little hop in place. Seeing if you can work on that little single leg hop. Stability, balance, stabilization on that single leg as we go through that series. Awesome job. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what these look like. I don't have a weight. If you do have a weight, it would be a straight down, straight up reach. For those of us without a weight, I'm going to reach long, way out in front of me. I'm reaching long. I'm reaching high. I'm really loading up those hips with that long reach, sinking everything backwards, rocking back on my heels to make sure that I'm really loading everything in that posterior direction. And then I'm opening everything up with a big high reach. Reach back, reach high. There we go. Go, guys. Again, if you've got that weight, you can take it straight down, straight up. Turkish get up time. Here we go. Quickly on your back. Left, right leg bent. Right hand pointing straight up toward the sky. You ready? We're going to sit up with it. Use that left arm if you need to. Sit up. Put your left hand, bridge, left leg through, half kneel. Left hand down, left leg through, back to your back. Sit up. Left hand brings that left leg through, up. Left hand down, left leg back through, back on your back. Last one, sit up. Use that left hand to bridge. Bring that left leg through. Left hand down. Left leg back through. And I'm back to the ground. That's a pretty easy series. You guys know that one. Let's keep this thing rolling. Ready? Back to those hops. Again, if you can't hop in the directions, work on just in-place hops. But if you can, we're doing side-to-side hops now. 15 seconds on one side, 15 seconds on the other. So side-to-side hops. Starting on the right leg. Again, if hops in place or hops in direction are tough, just work in place. Work on some balance and stabilization. Landing on that single foot. All right, you ready? Let's switch legs. Let's go left leg. Side to side if you can. Just moving. Single leg here. Keep that hop pattern going. You're almost there. Nice work. Long reach to high reach or low reach to overhead lift if you've got a weight. So if you've got something to hold on to, do that low reach to overhead reach. I'm going to do long reach to high reach. Sinking those hips backwards. Long reach, high reach. Long, high. Loading those hamstrings. Unloading and opening up the T-spine. Great motion to get you moving on a Monday or any day you want to watch this video. It's a great motion day. Long reach, high reach. Long reach, high reach. Left side now. Turkish get-ups on the left side. That means my left leg stays bent. My left hand is going to reach up. My right side is going to be the one that's going to be pushing and moving around a lot. So, pretend like you got something with your left hand. Sit all the way up. Use that right hand. Bridge. Bring your right leg through half knee. Right hand back down. Bridge the right leg back through. All the way down. Up. Right hand bridge through. Right hand down. Bridge back down. One more. Sit up. Bridge that right leg through to that half kneel. Right hand down. Right hand back through. And now you've got Turkish get-ups on both sides. Now we're up to the hot matrix again. This is round 3. We've done front to back. We've done side to side. That means these are those twister jumps. You've got to let your upper body go with you. Get everything engaged. Get everything twisted here. Hips, shoulders, everything's moving together. Again, the twister jumps are tough. Just work, or hops, just work on hops in place. We're about ready to switch legs here. You ready? 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Switch feet. Other leg this time. Keep twisting. Keep that upper body moving with you. Keep that rotation going. Really fantastic ankle and foot prehab exercise. All right, long reach, high reaches. Grab your weight if you got one. Take that body weight and use your upper body to help you drive those hips backwards. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Long reach, high reach. Long reach to that overhead reach. Keep it going, guys. Sink those hips back. Open up and extend. Sink those hips back. Open up and extend. Let's keep everything moving. Remember, if you've got a weight, it's a low reach to an overhead reach. Lift. But we're just reaching long and high without any weight. Turkish get up time. Let's go back to the right side. That means my right leg is the leg that's bent. My right hand is the leg for the hand that's got that object. So I'm holding that weight. Pretend like I've got a tray. Trying to keep it always focused straight up toward the sky. Left hand brings my left leg through. Then my left hand goes down, and I bring my left leg back. Back to my back. Sit up nice and tall. Left leg goes through. Left hand down. Left leg back and through. You got this one more time, guys. Sit up. Use that left hand. Bring the left leg through. Left hand back down. Bring the left leg back through. And all the way back down to the ground. You're crushing these Turkish get-ups. That's a great shoulder, hip, core. It's getting everything. We're on our last round here. And so with these hops, play around with it. Mix them up. Do them in any direction you want to. I'm just going to play around and probably do like 4 each way, starting with the forward ones. 4, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go sideways. Then I'm going to rotate. Then I'm going to start it over again. Then I'm going to go sideways after you. And I'm going to rotate. And now it's time to switch legs. Switch. Switch legs, front to backs. Like side to sides. I rotate. I go back to the front to backs. Now side to side. And then the last one, rotate. And then you're done with hop. Get those calves fired up. Great ankle stabilization. Great series there. Last long to high reaches. Work on that hip hinge. Back flat, core tight. Really loading up those hamstrings. All right, here we go. It's that long reach to that high reach. Load up those hips. Unload that T-spine. Reach long. Reach high. Great work, everybody. Really getting those hammies loosened up. Really lengthening those guys. If you can load them because you've got a weight straight down and then lifting that weight straight up. If not, stick with me with those long reaches to those high reaches. And we've got our last set of Turkish get-ups, which means that's our left leg. So right leg stays straight, left leg's bent, left hand's holding the object. We're ready. We're going to sit up and then use that right hand. All right, ready? Here we go. Sit up, right hand, bridge right leg through, up, right hand back down, back through, back down. Sit up, right hand bridge, bring that right leg through, right hand down, right leg back out. Last one, Sit up. Use your right hand to bridge that right leg through. Sit up tall, half kneel, and then all the way back down. And then that is the end of our motion blocks. Boom, I even got the clock to stop for me. It must like me. Great work today. So we took out the mobility through the blocks to try to get you going and get your heart rate going. So let's add them back in here real quick. Let's finish out the day with a world's greatest stretch. If you don't know the world's greatest, where have you been? But we'll show you. Right leg forward, left leg extended back. I've got my left hand on the ground, so I'm in a big lunge position. I'm going to take my same side, my right elbow, try to reach down to the instep. Then I'm going to take that right hand, reach up tall and open everything up. Put both hands back down the turf. Rock back, try to straighten out that front leg, and then walk your hands to the outside to get a great big stretch. For the other side, I've got my left leg forward and my right leg really extended back. Right hand's my balance hand. So left leg means left elbow to the instep. Left hand, reach up tall and rotate. Back down to the ground. Rock those hips back to straighten out that front leg. And then walk those hands around to the outside. And that's a great finisher to a great start of the week. Glad you joined us here for this motion. Be sure to check out our strong workouts. They're going to be posted on our YouTube channel. You can watch them anytime. The new format is we show you the demo of the exercises, and then you pause and get the work done on your own. That way you're not keeping pace with us or having to wait on us. So hope to see you next time for another live one coming up later on this week. We're glad you made it here. Have a great rest of your week.